way back in. This control point, the green one, all the way up top. Look at the fort that's built around this thing. So many materials have been used by multiple teams that someone just needs to make their way up and take ownership of it. So, push up top. Jordan Fisher still alive.
So weak.
Oh, one shot from Yuzo could spell the end here. We'll see. Flying off, landing down to the bottom, making a move here on the blue control point. There's a whole team up top. Jordan, this might not be the play.
Yeah, that was a rough one. I have to applaud the ambition there, but even with the Infinity Blade, you still got to get, I think it's going to be 2 hits before you're able to eliminate any of the players, especially the VIP, who's going to be very healthy. Not easy to do there, but he had to get a reset, go back to his teammates, and now they need to regroup. Currently going to be sitting in 5th place. Your current leaderboard, or I should say your leaders right now, the overall standings, which are going to be the Llama Record Company.
I can't believe how long player from Lost Kings survived at the top of this red control point, literally dodging swings from Xavier Woods until he got cut down. But look, Jack Dylan Grazer is sitting on top of that last control point.
He's always coming up with something.
He's got 8 seconds. He's just going to wait.
He's always coming up with something. He's going to fall right onto the point.
Imagine if somebody looks down and snipes him right now.
Yeah.
Just wait. Biding his time. Dropping in. Here we go. The Funky Fighters, their first points on the board.
No.
He gets cut down. A valiant effort.
Yeah. Meanwhile, his teammates.
What am I looking at right now?
I think you're looking at a YouTube video being made.
I can't wait to see this, honestly. This is absolutely ridiculous. For one day. Wait, did you just get impulsed?
He impulsed him off of his own ramp.
Oh, man. I want to live in the mind of Laserbeam for a day. Just hang out in there and see what's going on.
I haven't had a chance to meet the guy yet, but after seeing everything,
he's a class act.
Yeah, you know, he's a special guy. He's a special character. Okay, well, Chicken Champions, they're going to be in first place, and they're getting very close to winning this one, folks. 740-plus points and counting. They are going to be holding down this blue control point. Then you're going to have the Llama Record Company trying to make another run for the top 3, but they get shut down finally. Oh, there goes Jack Dylan Grazer. Oh, maybe
I love when they cut to this camera and suddenly it's just quiet.
Hit it. Believe in yourself. It's kind of like Shazam.
Claps in the chat if you think he can do this. Come on, folks. He can make it.
I don't know. You know. Yeah, he could. I think he's wondering if he can fly.
They're looking. Okay. Oh, actually, he was waiting to build.
Okay.
He was waiting for a teammate. Wildcat is now slowly moving forward. Keep in mind, while this may not be the strat.
Oh, no, not like this.
Look at his face.
Now, they'll be okay because there's no fall damage, but they lost so much work on that ramp, and you got to feel sorry for them. You know, not too sorry, but you got to feel a little sorry for them.
It's a strategy, to say the least, okay?
It really is.
Wildcat and Jordan Fisher fighting it out down there. Keep in mind, every 1 second that the VIP is on one of those top 3 control points, it's 3 points for the team. Every second they're in the bottom middle, that's 12. It's 4 times as fast. And with only 5 minutes left, it could be anybody's game, especially if they take ownership of that bottom there. But Chandler Riggs and the Chicken Champions have such a commanding lead, 171 points ahead of Blue Whip Warriors.
And a lot of players that are going to be protecting their VIP. There's Chandler Riggs, though, running right behind One Shot Girl, just going in to just try and bust on through to the structures that are there, just crush all of the wood that's going to be around and not allow them to get any time, be able to work around and build up any points. The Chicken Champions, they want to run away with this one. They want to pick up this W, Lupo.
Good effort into it as well. Looking back behind, shotgun shots, not enough damage dealt there to secure the top. Chandler's still in it, but there is gunfire. The Sunshine Soldiers trying to take over this blue control point. Can't quite
good.
Oh, a shot just over the top.
Now,
909.
The Chicken Champions have a choice here. Do they continue to hold down the blue control point, or do they reset, go back to their teammate, and try and protect their VIP so that they can get to maybe this spot right here? They have such a great lead. If they manage to jump on in to that golden control point, maybe that will be able to just catapult them to victory. But looking at the Little Whip Warriors, you're going to have one of the members of Phantoms on your screen. You've got to get back into that zone there. You also have the Llama Record Company lingering on about, but the Little Whip Warriors, they're going to hold it down.
They still had ownership for just a second, up to 831 points. Meanwhile, Chandler fighting it out for first place at the top of the A control.
We're getting close.
Blue Less than 50 points left. If they can hold this for just a little bit longer. Oh, and he gets cut down to the last second before it's cleared out.
And you could read his lips there. He said, so close, because they have 957 points. You need 1,000 total to pick up the victory. 3 minutes left on the clock, and the mad dash, the insanity down low. It's going to be Phantom swinging about, but ends up getting picked off, and all the members of the Little Whip Warriors are going to be deleted from the golden control point. And now we could see the Fish fans coming back into this, and no one ever suspects the Fish.
You'd never suspect the Fish. Oh, Big Star gets cut down to the bottom. There's a lot of players trying to contest this D control point for the last few points. Kenzie ending up out on the bottom of the map. Have to get him reset quick there. 957. Jordan Fisher goes down. You have so many VIPs dive bombing this last control point. But I just want to point out the Chicken Champions, I believe, are uncontested. The climb to first continues at 978 points.
It's going to be the Cuddle Crew who jumps on in, and it's going to prevent Chandler Riggs, who has to reset. He's going to be out of this one. The Cuddle Crew are going to be so far down that leaderboard. But 2 minutes left on the clock, 981, the Chicken Champions. Surely this is going to be a win for them. And as all of that was going on up above, down low, you see the insanity that is ensuing. But they get right back in. They get right back in, and the Chicken Champions, no!
It's
one point remaining, and the Little Whip Warriors might be able to come back into this with enough time. Or could it be Raven's revenge? They're going to have control of B, but there he goes. He jumps right back in, and that is going to do it. GG! Game 3 goes to the Chicken Champions.
See the celebration from Chandler Riggs and the crew there. That was so close to a throw, and Chandler made his way back in. Even just the 1 point, they needed 1 second in a control point, and they did it. Down to the wire, GB.
Very intense game there, but the Chicken Champions will be victorious. They had a game plan. They kept on hanging out at the outer circles rather than looking to get into the fight down at the golden control point where you can get 12 points per second. They said, you know what, let's play around, let's play our game. Let's play the outer circles. Let everyone else, once again, worry about that. Shades of what we saw in that last game when Raven's Revenge managed to do the same thing.
Last few moments here down to the bottom middle control point, but that's not where the victory came from. The Chicken Champions holding it out up top. Quick return climbs. You see the team celebrating. Just so wholesome. I just can't help but love all of them.
A wholesome team. It's the most wholesome team you could possibly have here. But man, what a game 3 was. We've had 3 games, 3 different winners. And with the way things have shaken up here, I wouldn't be shocked if we walk away with 6 different winners at some point, man. It's like everyone seems to have like this, the strategy. They know that they want to play the outer circles rather than charging down low. And I'm waiting to see more teams start to adapt that. But then there's always going to be that desire to push low and challenge the golden control point.
Now, I do have to say, one of the most interesting strategies we've seen evolve from this so far comes from the Funky Fighters and Laserbeam and Wildcat, and I have no idea what's going on down there other than shenanigans through and through, man.
Yeah, that is, Zeke may be Captain Shenanigans, but that is team shenanigans. Maybe Zeke is their coach. I think that's actually what it is.
I never thought, honestly, talking through everything in the past, looking at the rehearsals, no one tried to skybase a mode where you have to control points.
Nope, no one tried that.
No one did that.
But hey, it's Fortnite, and you can do some pretty incredible things in this game. But for now, we're going to send it over to Kitty, who's over at the stage with some of our competitors.
Oh, you guys, I am here with the Chicken Champions coming back. And honestly, I'm at a little bit of a loss of words. You guys went from almost having 0 points the first game to adapting over the course of the 3 games to almost losing with 999 points. Chandler, can you walk me through what just happened?
Okay. In my defense, I got very
wholesome commentary, wholesome comms the entire time from the Chicken Champions. that was pretty awesome. And yes, you know, I think that you bring up a great point. But before we went into the analysis, was I want to see players really start to develop more strategies with that Infinity Blade, because there's a lot you could do with it, and the map, it's a playground. You really can have some fun.
Keep in mind too, if you're watching from home, if you're here at the Forum in Los Angeles, the competitive nature of this, I mean, this is a little more focused on the shenanigans, and you're putting an Infinity Blade in the hands of a VIP. That's a big portion to take away, and 100% of it is for charity. And speaking of charity and maybe where that money is going to go, who's going to come away with the top, we want to take a quick look at the leaderboard.
Yes, where we are right now, and it is going to be the Llama Record Company continuing to hold on to their lead halfway through at 10 points. But the Chicken Champions have managed to knock down Ravens Revenge a peg, as they will be in 9th place. But, in 2nd place with 9 points. No, there is no 9th place. There's only I know, right? A little bit of a fumble there, but that's okay, because Ravens Revenge are going to be in 3rd. And then the Little Whip Warriors and Fish Fam, they'll be tied. Funky Fighters still continuing to earn a single point for their efforts.
I mean, if you get a sky base and just go for it, you're still going to get a point, so valiant effort there.
Hey, build that sky base, and everyone's going to get money for charity. That is what it's all about. There goes your Game 3 winners, the Chicken Champions. Get ready for Game 4.
We crossover. You get a lot of players prepping. Xavier Woods looking at his phone quick, making sure Twitter is up to date on everything. And I think everything that we've seen so far, you've got players building bases on top of these control points. You have Courage JD throwing his body at whoever he can to get eliminations. We've seen really high elimination counts from a number of players. You've got VIPs developing new strategies. I love the competitive nature of Chandler Riggs. Very focused on improving across the board every single round. I think this is one of the reasons why they call it Fortnite Battle Royale.
The ultimate Battle Royale experience.
So if you're watching from home, don't you forget it.
That's right. So the game is going to be ready. The players have discussed their strategy. We're going to jump into this in a few moments. You'll see that countdown come up here in the arena. And for those of you at home, we hope you're enjoying yourself, and make sure you're talking about it on social media. But here we go. The game is about to start. Game 4 of the Fortnite Creative Showdown, and we're heading back to Sky Station for some more insanity. Who is going to come out on top? It could be a different winner, or we can have our first two-time victor in the Sky Station Showdown.
If you're just tuning in, if you're watching from home, if you're here in LA, if you're talking about it on Reddit, the format is very important. The top 3 control points are worth 3 points per second, and it's got to be your VIP uncontested to earn those points. Quick note, the Fish Fam already taking the top over there on the red capture point. Mackenzie putting down some moves. After 8 minutes have gone by, that bottom middle control point is exposed for 12 points a second. Lost Kings going down there. The Sunshine Soldiers not able to pick up any points just yet. Meanwhile, the Fish Fam, I almost bet, is still uncontested. Look at them just climb up the leaderboard already in the triple digits. Sunshine Soldiers, Nick 830 throwing a couple off the top there. Pokimane taking shots from a distance. Excellent shot. Picks up that elimination in the sword carrier, the VIP for the Chicken Champions. That's Chandler
Play range.
Challenging Pokimane to a 1v1.
There you go. Look at that range, right? That was a really smart play there from Pokimane, just playing the range game, not allowing that Infinity Blade to get right in front of her, because they have that slow animation. You get caught in it, and then it's a wrap at that point in time. And you're also going to have Davier here, also known as Ambush King. This guy has been all around the Fortnite community doing so many events. He's been all around, and it's crazy to see that he's here today playing, and maybe could get that golden ticket not only to this event, but also to New York City.
This is actually kind of an interesting strategy piece. You saw Courage on the ramp. I would just want to note, he was you look at him. He's waiting and taking shots. He knows there's a sword carrier up top, but he didn't want to push up because it was going to be a 1v1 against someone with an Infinity Blade. Not a good call. That right there, waiting for Jordan Fisher to come up as well, is a big move, because you know a 2v2, much better odds of winning, especially when you then have an Infinity Blade on your side.
That middle platform too gives you some good range, and if players push up, you could throw down an impulse grenade and shoot them off to the side. Jordan Fisher, as you saw a second ago, was going to be eliminated, and the Llama Record Company needs to reset. Only 18 points for our current leaders, our current overall leaders, and then the Cuddle Crew in first place. And it's gaining fast. Xavier Woods and company looking to peel away with a victory here. Fish Fam not far behind.
In a situation like this with a game mode that's the creative game mode here that's been developed, the Cuddle Crew has two professional players, professional Fortnite players from Ghost Gaming. That's kind of scary. You think looking at a game mode like this, they're going to have an advantage? Because things are a little different. I think this is, everybody kind of understands this is different than traditional competitive Fortnite.
Oh, for sure. But when you know how to aim, you know how to aim. And that is certainly what this Ghost Gaming crew and Aiden and Kayun are capable of doing. A lot of our players, though, here, I mean, Courage has also competed in a few of the World Cups, as have you, Cypher PK. So we have some great players that have been participating in competition, in official Fortnite competitions for quite some time now. So there's a lot of formidable players that are out there. And then bear in mind that it's not really just that one-to-one battle like you would typically have in Battle Royale, where you're going up against someone and then maybe there's a third party. This whole map is just a series of third parties. It's just players all just throwing shots everywhere they possibly can, looking to connect, looking to get some siphons so that they can keep themselves going and maybe get some more builds.
Look at the faces of all four players for the Fish Fam holding this control point.
Busov picking up a bunch of elims.
Oh yeah, sitting on 5 right now. Vixar at 4. McKenzie rotating around inside, just trying to stay mobile. You don't want to get picked by a hunting rifle shot from a distance. Keep in mind, too, as we mentioned earlier, the loadout across the board for every player in this match is the same.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you're carrying the... Oh, I'm pretty sure that's laser beam.
Yeah, that's laser beam.
Yep. Every single player is sitting on that rare, the blue AR, a rare tactical shotgun.
And look at
Rare
McKenzie.
hunting rifle. Oh, yeah.
Just hiding. No reason for you to poke out, Lupo. There's no reason for the Infinity Blade player, the VIP, to poke out when you're on point like this. Even for Lost Kings, just hide and maybe get a wall right in front. Create some more protection and ensure that the angles are covered. You also want to build in areas where you know you're not going to get pressured from, like, you know, 2 different angles. You kind of want to, even though it's going to be out in the open, you just want to mitigate as much of that carnage as possible and give yourself a fighting opportunity for your VIP.
Shots, the most eliminations on the team. Looking back behind, barely stays up. 12 HP total. Siphon can pick her all the way back up, but Shot gonna catch him off guard.
He's on her and she'll be eliminated.
He literally mentioned Raven's Revenge sneaking in out of nowhere, coming from off camera, picking up that elimination.
I don't think the observers are trying to do it. I don't think they are. Oh, did they put a pyramid on top of him? On top of Xavier?
2 players. Look, Aiden.
There he is.
Kayun, both sitting on 15 eliminations apiece. Xavier, I'm inside.
And that's 2 players, right? Like, they boxed around him, so players are going to have to put shots down on a first layer of build and then look to do the same thing. While all this is going on, you're going to have Kayun and Aiden, as well as their golden ticket winner, who's a pretty good player, bear in mind, Beast, who I had a moment to chat with as well earlier today. Oh dear.
Wait,
oh dear.
Cypher was sitting in the spawn, taking shots at Kayun from the outside. Kayun just turned around and used that hunting rifle to take him out. What a shot there. Situation kind of tough for the team. I would like to point out, though, the Cuddle Crew, because they've stored Xavier Woods in a box to ship him all the way to the top of the leaderboard, they've made their way there.
No one knows he's there.
69 points.
Yep. No one knows he's there. There's no reason for Xavier Woods to get out of there. Let your teammates do the work. You have 2 of the best competitive Fortnite players out right now that are competing in this game, protecting you. No reason. Just hide your pyramid, Xavier. I believe in you, buddy.
Team 1 and 2, the Fish Fam and the Cuddle Crew are so far ahead of every other team. It's ridiculous. Almost a 500-point difference between 2nd and 3rd right now. Kayun and Aiden, 2 very accurate players. Aiden playing on a controller as well. The impulse nade into the sky, going big for a shot there. Can't quite connect it. His teammate picks it up, though.
And because he's gotten so many eliminations, he's able to build and protect that base even more so. That's going to be the B point, and they have ran away with this one. In a few moments, we're going to get that middle hill opening up, but they're at 816 points, Lupo. They've gained. This could very well be a win for the Cuddle Crew.
This is ridiculous. If they win this game so quickly, there's going to be so a limited amount of time for that 4th control point. A smile on McKenzie's face there, you see on the screen. 2nd place place is still worth 4 placement points, leading towards those. Yeah, that's the sum of the 6 games.
If I'm Fish Fam, I'm sending one of my players after the Cuddle Crew to try and stop them from gaining points. Because if it keeps going like this, it's going to be GG. There's nothing they could do. You have to split up, and you have to look for them. And the point's going to open up. Point D's going to open up in 15 seconds, Lupo. And Cuddle Crew probably don't even need it.
Right now, still climbing, still unchallenged, I think. Xavier holding that control point. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the fastest game.
This is crazy.
We see the entire night. We're just over halfway through game 4, and the bottom middle is open, and multiple swords are flying in right now. Jordan Fisher and the player from Phantoms, the Little Whip Warriors, though. 3 of the 4 players sitting right on the point right now.
And the Cuddle Crew have pushed on forward. They're going to keep holding this down. No one's going to get in there to try and stop them. But one player does try to make a valiant effort to do it. It's Patriota, who's going in for that tack shot. He's getting the connections, but Kayun is making him pay. In come his team, though, looking to support him right from the off-screen yet again. And then finally, the run here for the Cuddle Crew is going to be stopped. And this is where the Fish Fam can come and take this game away from everyone else.
Xavier Woods going to have to push back in as fast as he can. The Fish Fam now in the lead, 951 points and climbing a dominant first.
They have to push Fish
right
Fam.
now. They have to. Look at him, just dancing it out, sitting inside the control point. 6 minutes remaining, but it's not even going to matter. The Fish Fam are holding it down. No one's challenging. This might be it. 996. That's a victory royale. Game 4 goes to the Fish Fam.
Man, Cuddle Crew had control. They were gaining points that whole game, but it was Raven's Revenge that thwarted that opportunity. And Xavier Woods, you can see the tension, the stress, the frustration in his face there. But the victory will go to the Fish Fam. Man, I have to say that definitely for the Cuddle Crew, that stinks. You know,
I actually can't believe that they came back and won that.
I can't.
The Cuddle Crew they were so far ahead for so long. Look at this, just dancing.